What is up, everybody? Welcome to the GSL Codex. We're finally here. We're in the round of 4.
Yeah, and what a round of 4 this really is. We just got out of maybe the most one-sided round of 8 that we've ever had.
One sounded, too.
One-sounded,
Yes.
one-sided. Well, it was like round and sided came together, and it's like, Tastosis, you're so excited. We're going to blend words today.
We're making our own words now.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Before I threw you under the bus as you
I'm
trying
good,
to start the show.
Thank you for that. No, it was so one-sounded in that last ride that it's, I don't know. I think we're in for an amazing round of 4.
Yeah.
I hope that we're in for an amazing round of 4.
We are. Don't worry.
Okay.
And
then it's 4-0, and I'm like,
it looks like you betrayed me, Tasteless. I want to point out we had this whole thing of players unable. You know, there was the statement, you can't get that good when you're older, right? Your skills are going to go. It does not seem to be the case anymore.
if he wins here, he's the oldest finalist ever, even older than Nesty was, to put that in perspective.
It is two guys who are older than all the players. We are rooting for the old people.
Oh, absolutely.
I am pro-old gamer.
I hate young people. Okay, I hate them. Except for my children and you, Tasteless.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so old school, Tasteless. I'm going to give you a quick little quiz.
Please.
Who got the first Nesty award?
Nesty.
That's right. Who got the second Nesty award?
I don't know.
Okay, but think for a second. Who should it have been?
MVP.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Am I
and
right?
who got the third Nesty award?
I'm getting really nervous in this test right now. I feel
I
like by the time we're done with this test, like you can't even cast GSL, Tasteless.
Who got the third Nesty award?
MC, right?
No, it was DRG. It was
oh,
DRG.
so that's where you were going with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You almost got
I
there,
almost
though. You
got
were
through
very,
the
very
GSL
close.
test.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Now, Tasteless, I want you to do long division right here in front of everybody.
And, dude, that's impressive stuff. Getting 10 in a row back then was hard. It wasn't just like, you know how you get on an airplane, they give you a bag of peanuts?
Yeah,
you
totally.
get in the GSL, you get an ST award nowadays. That's just how it is, okay? Like, everyone has an ST award. You got an ST award like 3 seasons ago.
I got a couple.
It's just, he seemed, and the thing is, he's only like a year older than me, but I'm just saying he seemed like so old because pro gamers were so young.
Yeah, that's right. No, we were rooting for him. And I'll tell you what, man, I'm rooting for DRG now, man. This one's for the boomers. Mm-hmm. Boomer gamers unite.
That's right. Get rid of this little Zoomer rogue.
These little Zoomers with your Snapchat. What are you going to do, a TikTok dance to beat me? Get out of here, Zoomers. It's time for the boomers to come back.
That's right.
DRG versus Rogue, Game 1 on Pillars of Gold starts now. Like right now. Now.
I got a question for you.
Okay, is this another GSL quiz?
No, just a StarCraft 2 quiz.
Okay, go ahead.
So the Nidus Worm, when it pops out, it does like a scream, right?
Mighty roar.
Yeah, it does. But the way that we make those sounds are with vocal cords that are in our throats.
Yeah.
So the Nidus throat is somewhere deep underground and full of roaches. Like, how does this work?
I guess that's a good point. When it screams, does a vibrating throat shake the roaches inside?
Yeah, and why doesn't the sound of it change based on the units inside?
Oh, like if it was all lings, maybe it'd be more high-pitched.
And how do they scream in space, Tasteless? And when you're playing on an underwater map, why don't they drown?
Yeah, the Nidus pops up and opens its mouth. It just fills up with water and dies. I'm a little bit worried for DRG. He definitely had a strategy and a cool idea for what he wanted to do, but he didn't. Totally did not pan out. By the way, this game, Rogue has slipped a drone in here.
Yeah, this is wild.
Okay, SOS squared.
He's going to try to recall and realize he's playing the wrong race.
No, I'm Zerg. Damn.
This is crazy. What are we going to see
What
here?
is even going on?
Huh.
Guys, Zerg vs. Zerg on the ladder is going to be ruined this week because of this game. Check your mains, Zerg players.
Might be easy for you, or maybe you need to do it.
Look under the bed. Make sure there's not a hatchery being made there.
This is wild. Hatchery in the main base. What a sneaky snake. This is something else, man. Look at this. He's making a wall to defend. What about the lings that are inside?
Yeah, what about inside your main? Okay, I'm looking over at DRG's face right now. Uh-oh.
This is so weird.
This is crazy. Looks like he is going to hold off these Lings in the front. They got a pretty bad position, but now the wave of Zerglings is coming here to hit these Evo chambers.
You know, Rogue is so addicted to Niduses, he figured out how to Nidus without getting a layer.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
That's actually what he just did. He's like, if units appear in their base, they're dead. I've been watching Protoss do it for years, and that's just what I want to do with Zerg.
You know, this Evo wall is really helping create a good bottleneck here, but I'm worried that over time, we're just going to see these blue Lings wither up. Yeah, he's just slowly getting through. GG. Rogue!
Smashing right now.
Smashing him. He just suplexed him. He just did the Zangief special where he picks him up and he spins around and he drops him on his head.
That was some SOS-inspired play, I think. That was, like, you never see stuff like this. And it was so ballsy because the Overlord, like, literally saw the creep. If DRG's, like, really paying attention on the minimap, he'll see that and just, you'll be punished, and that'll be it.
All right, here we go. We've got spy music playing. This is the music you listen to when you hide a hatchery on your opponent's main.
What is there even left for Rogue to do here?
Play a normal game, maybe? I don't know.
No, what?
You're right. What am I talking about?
Rogue playing a normal game.
No.
The Spine's really getting their damage in right now.
Look at these spines. Looks like a giant hand. It's like little fingers coming out.
Well, whoever this
it's a Zerg giant playing a rhythm game right now.
I was going to say, whoever this is can macro like a beast.
That's
Look
right.
how long those fingers are and how many there are. Oh, my God. Someone's like, oh, well, what about the piano? No. This is all about macro.
Stay on point, man.
Well, Rogue right now is up 20 supply. He's up 9 mutas. So I think Rogue is actually just going to 4-0 now.
Yeah, that's it. GG.
Wow.
Okay. The most dominant performance in a ZVZ I have seen. It was so cool to see DRG get this far, but, I mean, Rogue is just clearly the better player.
That was an odd series. We get some really strange best of X series in ZVZ here in Korea, I tell you.
So, yeah, guys, we're going to be back on Saturday, 1:30 p.m. KST, for what I promise you will not be a 4-0.
You're literally contradicting me. I told them already. For sure it would be a 4-0.
Artosis, I am the prophet.
You're the prophet.
I am the chosen one.
You're the false prophet.
No, you're the
prophet.
No, you're the false prophet.
No, you're the false prophet.
I have a channel to God. You don't have a channel to God.
I am God. Get out
of
here.
No, I
Jason.
am God.
Ah!
Which prophecy will come true? Will it be the tasteless, one true prophecy of not a 4-0? Or will it be the doomsday prophecy?
Dude, that's such a weak bet. Oh, I don't think it'll be a 4-0 when Stats and TY play each other. No,
don't talk about
4-0.
my prophecy like that with all these people watching Artosis.
Huh.
That's called prophecy shaming.
Who wins 4-0? That's a hard one. Feels like it would be like a 4-3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it should be.
But now that we know it's 4-0, I don't know who to choose.
I actually don't know who takes this. TY is our anime protagonist. Cast the GSL, wins the GSL, straight A's, best on his tennis team.
Yeah.
Or his high school.
Well.
What else is an anime stereotype? Maybe he has an attractive girl who is interested in him, but he's too busy brooding to notice.
Sure.
That's very anime.
That's one.
Yeah. It's going to be kawaii, guys.
Too many filler episodes, that's another one?
Yes, for sure. Obscure music that plays at the start of the... Yeah.
Too many GSL filler episodes with these players that's not going to win. Like, why can't we just,
get
at
to
the
the
beginning
point
of the season, have Rogue versus TY and just figure it out?
Yeah.
And Game 2 was a 3-base all-in, which Stats is generally good against.
Some of these games look like the projections of the previous TVPs we saw from TY, actually. There's moving out with Hellions and trying to get some engagements.
Parting is the opposite of Stats.
Right.
They are literally opposites, so you should not play the same against both of them. If you could play the same against both of them, this would be an RT game, not an RTS game, because there would be no strategy because you'd only have one strategy game. Yeah. Well, is there strategy in the game? It's like, okay, so if two people play completely differently, are you supposed to play the same against them?
Real-time game. Almost all games are real-time, Artosis. That's like, it's like at least 80% of games.
Yeah, and most of them have no strategy too, right? Or very weak strategy.
I'll give you that.
Which is what it feels like right now looking at TY's play.
We'll be right back.
Oh my God, he's going to pull more than just this. His overcharge is already used.
The pylon!
Oh, man.
Shuts out all power inside the main base. Probes come down and are massacred. And I think there is just no way here for Stats to recover. TY, with brilliant strategic planning, is going to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, well executed here from TY. Stats just couldn't find it. And he really tried to find it.
Yep.
He really, really tried. There was almost no area it could have been in except exactly where it was.
Yeah.
Without Stats scouting it. So great hiding from TY, and it brings him a victory. But a huge army from Stats coming in, up 100 supply.
I think with this late game play, Stats has basically zoned TY out of any kind of comeback here.
Well, he just lost basically all of his expensive units, right? He brings in a lot of charge lots, though, and if he kills these tanks, I think
he's just going to swamp them with Zealots, and that's going to be it. Again, right now, there's plenty more Nexi, and there's plenty more workers here for Stats. GG, Stats evens it out 2-2.
Now, that was a great game.
We might be able to see the Protoss push through. The next set of Zealots is coming here. We have Disruptors that'll come to reinforce this as well. We see no counterplay on the map.
Well, he has a lot of Marauders here, though, right? The charge lots are really the muscle here, I guess you could say.
Blinking in here, does take out one Viking. Now the Disruptor, that's what I'm watching here.
Yeah.
He just taps out. Stats wins before the Disruptor finisher could come in. And Stats now has taken the lead.
Very nice.
3-2.
Yeah, no, we don't have any Ravens right now.
Yeah, so then this is, look at this.
The invisible men are killing so many SCVs right now. Look at this.
There's nothing embarrassing about wearing a cape when you're invisible, Artosis. You can look like a real asshat and nobody can see it. TY has been defeated. GG! Stats moves on to the GSL Codes Finals Season 2 with macro play, the kind we were missing out on.
Yeah.
That's how you take down a Terran player. I can't wait until the world's back to normal. We can finally have an audience here again.
That will be nice.
We have had no audience at all.
I doubt we'll have one for the rest of the year. People were asking me. That's my guess.
I think it could even go into next year. What? I think I'm probably right. I think it'll continue on into next year.
Tastosis is trying to ruin esports.
Yeah, this is my idea. Even when it's all fixed, I'm like, no audience.
Yeah.
Maybe Stats can upset Rogue.
That would be great.
It's going to be really tough.
I can't wait to see what he brings because the one guy you know isn't going to go Glaives every game. That's Stats. If it was Zest up here, I mean, good on Zest, but he's going Glaives almost every game for sure, right?
If Zest was here, no one would be glaving harder and more in more unique ways.
Yeah.
But we have seen the beginnings, the start of a structure of PvZ that could go into late game. Maybe Stats will be able to show that to us. He's very good at planning, too.
Yeah.
And he's very good at best of sevens.
And don't forget,
he doesn't usually win, but he comes with results, and he might have been able to push that, like we saw here against TY, actually take advantage of the sheer volume of games he has to play and maybe get a win.
Absolutely. There are ways to do that. And don't forget, Rogue is like such a preparation player. He does a lot of aggressive builds, a lot of all-in builds in these series, and that's part of the reason why he is so strong. But that could play towards Stats a little bit, too. Like, if he's just like, you have to expect Nidus every game, right?
Yeah.
I tell you, if it goes to 7 games, I bet you 4 of them Rogue goes Nidus in.
And maybe Stats loses the first few games, but then makes those adjustments, just like he did against TY.
Yeah.
TY seemed to have almost nothing by the end of the series.
Yeah, he was shriveling up.
He was like a magician, but he only had like 3 tricks. And so by game 4, he's like trying to make the same quarter disappear, and he's like, it's in this hand! And then he tries to make his card disappear, and he's like, it's in this sleeve!
And it wasn't working, was it?
It wasn't working.
Stats was not buying it.
And in the last game, he goes, magic isn't real.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then TY disappeared.
Yeah.
He magically appeared back at the casting desk.
Yeah.
And then Stats was like, whoa, magic was real, but I
but
made TY not believe in himself.
Like, I had the magic. It was right here. In general, if you're in an RTS game and you're going for pressure play without any kind of air scouting, if the pressure starts to dry up and you're not able to do it anymore, you're suddenly in the black. And that's a very uncomfortable position to play from, requires a lot of instinct.
Or the red.
Or the red, too.
The red, right?
The black and the red.
It's a very ugly bruise.
Yes.
It's about to be done.
Charge is done, but Veins are done as well.
Yeah.
And notice the patience here with the Veins. He's not going to detonate them, until he knows he's going to be getting something with damage on it. And I think what seemed to be a pretty disastrous game here, Rogue just straight up smashes Stats. Like, this strategy is just not doable to somebody of Rogue's caliber. I like
the strat. It looked cool. He did a lot with it. He did a lot of what looked like damage, but as you pointed out, right, even with all that harassment, Rogue never dipped even as low as 60 drones. He just kept remaking, macroed up, and then killed Stats before he had an army that could stop him.
That was not even an in-game miscalculation. That was an out-of-game miscalculation. That was like the results that came back in the strategy lab for Stats are, in fact, not accurate. Rogue looked at it like some kind of super god that just saw the answer and just pushed through it.
Yeah.
It's like when you encounter a lower player on the ladder who's just not playing correctly, and you kind of just flow through it and kill them.
You know how, Born Identity, how Matt Damon just goes like this and takes the gun apart?
Yeah.
That's what just happened there.
Yeah, and then he did the Steven Skull and he just broke his neck.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
We have a short break. When we come back, Game 3 in Season 2 of the GSL Code S Finals. Don't go away. Let's see what the fans' predictions are. We're going to throw that up on screen here. See?
37% to 63%. All right.
Yeah.
There's some guy in the chat numbers right there.
Yeah.
That's,
I thought
you coming in must have thought Rogue was going to win, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
People on my Twitch stream were asking me, like, who do you think is going to take it? I said, I want Stats to win. That's why I'm rooting for.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But like,
absolutely.
I just can't imagine out of 7 possible games that Stats wins more of them. I think Blink Disruptor, it would be a Hail Mary play here.
It is.
He would have to make every Disruptor shot work.
Well, that one was all right. That one was all right. He'll hold him back for now, but look at this. Rogue on 5 bases. This is the tough thing about these Colossus builds. You got to push them, because as soon as the Zerg has the counterattack, they really don't do anything.
Well, I think this is just too much. Even if you had perfect Disruptor shots, there would be so many units here, they would wipe out everything else. GG Rogue now with a 3-0 lead.
Yeah.
Is this going to be one of the most one-sided GSL finals of all time? Let's go to Submarine.
All right. Well, Stats is already underwater, so he's ready for this map.
3-0 right now for Rogue. Stats, he needs a miracle. He needs 4 of them, actually, if he's going to win. Submarine will be our map. Our game is now loading up. Rogue, the most dominant Zerg in Legacy of the Void versus Stats. The only Protoss, the last Protoss I should say to win, that was back in 2017. GSL, I mean. One last GSL. Let's go!
Well, he's trying to maneuver here. Look, I mean, that was not what he was looking for right there. Loses a couple Ravagers. 3 Ravagers go down. Another Ling counter, but that Colossus is not going to die.
Okay, it looks like that's going to be it. GG Stats takes his first win in this best of 7. Are these Lings just going to get in here?
Well, he's got a probe waiting, so if he's super quick, which he's not, unfortunately, well, that's unfortunate, to say the least. And he's got Lings on top of those, so he's going to get this unpowered. His Oracle's not going to make.
Oh, man. GG.
And that's it. Rogue is the champion.
Rogue wins. He did it.
Well,
he keeps doing it. Will he ever be stopped? I don't know.
I honestly don't know if he will ever lose a best of 7. Pretty crazy. He wins his 2nd GSL Code S championship. This guy continues to make that argument that he's the greatest StarCraft 2 player of all time.
Yeah.
2 IEM World Championships, a BlizzCon World Championship, a Super Tournament, an IEM, and 2 GSL Code S's. No one has that resume.
And then I believe we're going to have the CEO of Africa TV come out here.
Or maybe we're going to give Stats his check.
Oh, I lied. We're going to bring Stats out here for the second place award.
Yes, and $12,000, not too bad for Stats here.
Not too shabby. Oh, we're doing the dollar sign now. What's going on? What's going on?
$12,000 per win. Congrats to Stats. You know, it was a tough
flowers too.
He does.
You know, he's got a vase full of water waiting at home.
Oh, for sure he does. Hopefully,
pro gamers love plants.
Well,
really nice looking plants.
How many of them can keep them alive is my question.
I think all, no, none of them. Actually. None of them. I had a plant before once, and that was, all right. We love you guys. Take care. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, and have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. Bye-bye.